Either. I don't know. There is no stat. Okay? How many people listen to internet radio?
5,000.
Internet radio.
Zillion.
You see, that's the problem. So we have social media, digital media, internet radio, satellite radio. How many people tune into the radio every week in America?
Millions.
How many?
Oh, let's see.
How many people tune into the radio? 200 million. Anybody else? Maybe how much more?
Maybe double that.
Well, there's like 300. Well, double that. That'd be more than the population. They'd have to listen twice.
I would say 100.
I think the population of America is 330 million, or somewhere in the neighborhood at last count. So I don't know how well babies can turn on the radio and listen, but 244 million tune into the radio every week. 25 million satellite radio subscribers weekly. 10%. 10%. And digital radio, Pandora, who listens? Who listens in Phoenix? I don't know. Internet radio, who listens to these internet radio shows? What's their audience, these internet radio stations? I mean, every Tom, Dick, and Harry could fire up their own internet radio show or internet radio station or podcast or blog, talk radio from their computer, right? So how many blog talk shows and internet radio shows and internet radio stations are there? Cajillions, you know? Because there's no barriers to entry. Anybody can just fire it up. And when you have no barriers to entry and unlimited bandwidth, and anybody can just listen, how do you get listeners? How does anybody find you? How do you brand yourself as an expert or a thought leader doing your radio show? Why are you even doing your radio show? Are you doing it to talk to nobody? Well, get a blog talk show and go on the internet, or start a podcast on your website and talk to little to nobody, right? So how do you reach people? How do you get your message out cost effectively, powerfully? How do you promote and grow your business? Well, you do it on the proven media, radio that still exists, that 244 million people, 92% of adult Americans tune into radio every week. That's how you get your message out. So us, busy professionals, right? A lot of you sitting down reading the newspaper every day, watching TV, you know, maybe watching a Breaking Bad, marathon, on your TiVo or whatever they have now, Netflix. But who has time for that, right? We're busy. So radio can reach people on the go still, and reach a middle-aged to older, somewhat older, no disrespect to anybody, older, middle-aged to older, upscale, affluent demographic, people with money, people to spend, that have money to spend, the customers we want, right? People that are on the move, you know? So radio is still one of the best, most cost-effective, affordable ways to do that. And it's a great part of a marketing and media mix. Look, I'm all for I was posting earlier. Somebody already posted a picture of me on Twitter that I reposted this morning, from this morning's expo. So social media is a good part of an overall marketing and media mix. And content marketing that Christine is going to talk about next that I do. I write a weekly blog. I send out a weekly blog. I record it as a vlog, video blog, that I send out every Thursday morning. And I post it to my 50,000 social media network. And I email it to my 30,000 email database. And I do that every Tuesday and Thursday morning. I stay in front of people. Content marketing. I'm here this morning speaking. I have a booth. I sponsored this event. Networking. Trade shows. I mean, it's all helpful. It's all part of an overall marketing and media mix. But there is still a place for radio and traditional media. to reach people that you're not going to reach, that with the different analytic changes that they've made, a lot of our posts on Facebook aren't even reaching most of our people on Facebook, and the different Google and analytics and the changes that they've made, so it's harder and harder to get your message out and reach the people you want to reach when you want to reach them. In advertising, but like I said, radio still has one of the largest reaches of any medium. 244 million people, 92% of adults tuning in every week. So radio still has that critical mass reach, and radio is very affordable, especially with KFNX 1100. We're one of the only locally independently owned and operated stations. So I'm not a billion-dollar media conglomerate like a lot of these stations. So I'm a fellow small business owner like you. I feel your pain. Like Bill Clinton, I feel your pain. So I understand limited budgets, making more with less, making the most of limited budgets so we can help you get your message out there. $10 primetime ads, 5 of the top 10 talk shows in the country, 2 of the top 5 shows on our most popular drive times, Laura in the morning or Savage in the afternoon. They're reaching tens of thousands of listeners. So for $10 an ad, you can get your message out to 10,000 people. Where else can you get that type of reach and exposure for your advertising or marketing dollar? So there's a lot of great opportunities out there. And again, I'm here this morning and I take advantage of a lot of great opportunities. But radio still has its place, very affordable, very effective, a great part of an overall marketing and media mix to complement and enhance everything that you're doing. Great for branding, great for awareness. How do people know who we are? Great for driving traffic to websites or people through the front door at retail establishments. Also, we have a unique opportunity at KFNX, which other stations do offer, but we provide more support and service than most, in terms of doing your own radio show. So if you do your own radio show on KFNX rather than the internet or a podcast, you get immediate audience. You get immediate credibility, because there is barriers to entry and not everybody can do it. So immediate audience, immediate built-in audience and credibility doing your own radio show, branding yourself as an expert and thought leader, helping people, having a big platform to get helpful information out to the public, using it as a networking opportunity, the power of the media. I mean, you can invite anybody in the world. Almost the President of the United States, the leader of the free world, could come on your show as a guest. Or, well, maybe not a TED show, but other shows. Or maybe Trump when he's elected. So you can have anybody on your show as a guest. So it's a great opportunity, very powerful, very affordable, and as I said, we provide more support and service, training manual, training and production for the show, includes promotion of the show throughout the station, commercials promoting your business. We can even help market and sell the show to sponsors to pay for your show. So you can do your own radio show, brand yourself as an expert, promote your business, and get paid to do it. Doesn't get any better, people. I'm almost out of time, so we'll have